I'm fairly certain that you have desktop audio. I just need to check. Yeah, we're using the actual VTube Studio thing today, by the way. I felt like using it. Let me just drag me over to the side here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, now we drag this back over here because the window is all over the goddamn place. Anyways, hello everybody. How are you doing? I would like to work on the code for the actual procedural generation part of things today. So that's what we're going to work on. What up, cuz? I have coffee in front of me. I am prepared. I have the energy that I need. Ko-Fi, the link seems to have been busted when I decided to post up that I was live. So hopefully that's sent. We'll find out later on when I check it. I'm always tired, though. That's nothing new. That's not a new development. I'm always dying. Anyway, we need to kind of change the way these things work. I think. Question mark. Let me just see what these events are right now. Mini boss message. Yeah, those are all just checking the roles anyway. I think I need to add 3 more RNG roles just so that we have extras, though. I do think that's a thing we should do. Wow. Anyway, hello everybody. How are you doing? RPG Maker MV just crashed in my fucking face. I don't think I've ever had an RPG Maker game crash before. I actually don't think that has ever happened in the history of forever. Yeah, that's the end of the dungeon right there. So where does it run it when it open? I bet it runs it when I click on the crystal rather than when you load in. I have not, no. Okay, so it doesn't run it here. Okay, I'm actually a bit confused. Common event roles. Okay, it's for some reason it runs it on the mini boss message. That makes no sense. So let's actually just delete that. And rather than have like several, well, I mean, parallel processes do run quicker than auto runs, so. The problem is I don't want them to, I don't want one to run before the other is what my issue is, so. Let's change this to generate dungeon. Common event roles. And while we're at it, let me add more variables. This is gonna annoy the fuck out of me because they are gonna be at the end of the affinities here. I don't know if I need a 12th affinity. We're going to put it in anyway. And then what did we name these? RNG roll. Yeah, 13 and up, so. RNG roll 13. RNG roll 14. RNG roll 15. I didn't write it. Okay, we got 15 RNG rolls. And we run common event. No, we don't need to run any common event, but whatever. We'll put that there because I needed to click on something. Put you at the beginning. And now we just write some things into the common events area, to be honest with you. Currently unused. I just did 13. Oh no, okay, there is a 12. Why don't I have a 12th one that's rolling? That's all right. You know what? It must be just because I didn't have a use for it originally anyway, so we had that one extra one. That's the only thing I can think. All right. So now we have an additional 4 rolls of RNG that I don't actually use for anything. Not yet, anyway. Now, I don't remember, but did I actually add all of the different types of encounters that we needed to troops? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Okay. Okay, so it's what? There's a variable that I have set in here for encounters, yeah. So if encounters is more than 4, I think that's the magic number we need to use here. Because there should just be 4 anyway. Yeah, if it's more than 4. Okay, so we can just do that. Encounter 1, encounter 2, encounter 3, encounter 4, mini boss. Apply. And then we just add a few more in here and call them encounter 5. Where do I want to put these guys, actually? I guess one there, one there, and then one here. So encounter 1 is just always a slime period. Encounter 2. Let me do a conditional first. Conditional branch. If variable RNG roll is more than 50. We make an else branch. Put this in the else branch, copy, paste, and then we just change this to slime times 2. And then really, like, the only thing we need to do... No, we need to put an if lose on both of them, actually. Because we can't just have that run by default at the end. That would be easier to do it with a variable, actually. In fact, we're going to code it that way. That just makes more sense. So let's do that. I need to add another variable, though, so let's change our maximum to 100. I didn't play a ton of Monster Hunter World. Apparently, I have not finished the story. Hey, yo, Monster Hunter World stream? I don't think I have the game installed. Hold on. I need to check that, actually. There's a giant jellyfish on my head. Nobody look. If you don't pay attention to it, then it'll go away. It won't hurt you. Yeah, I do not have Monster Hunter World installed at the moment. I can install it, though. When I go into work, I can install it if you want me to. Other than that, though, yeah, we needed a variable set up here.
Honey, I love how big I am and in your face.
Correct. What was I about to do a minute ago? What was I gonna... ADHD is a hell of a drug.
Yes, honey. It is one
variables. I wanted to... Yeah, encounter destination. Okay, control variables. Encounter destination set 1. Because I'm pretty sure these ones are... Yeah, slime is 1. Slime 2 is 2. So what we will do is simply cut this, put it down here, change it to designation with a variable, change it to the variable, okay, and then get rid of that. And if it is above 50, we make it destination 1. Otherwise, it'll be destination 2. And it really doesn't matter if the 50-50 coin toss is the bigger or the smaller encounter, because ultimately it's still a 50-50 chance, right? So it really doesn't matter what direction that we do. But yeah, we can just set that to be modular, effectively. And then honestly, we can just copy this for everything on the field. Like, we can literally just copy that code for everything. I don't think I saved any of that code. Oh, no, I did. It's just on this motherfucker for some reason. Also, since this is number 5, the conditions are only if it is, the number of encounters is past a certain amount. So we need to do that. Encounters needs to be more than or equal to 5. Apply. And then we're just gonna literally copy all of this fucking code and move it over to everything. Actually, we don't. This is the one thing we don't need it for. Now that I'm thinking about it. So encounter 2 is the one that was supposed to have that code, though. Encounter 5 is a 20, 50, 30 for 3 slimes, 2 hornets and a slime, and 3 hornets. So. So that's actually really simple to fix that as well, too. What we're going to wind up doing is just do them more than. More than 80. We'll remove the else. And we need... Wait, do we not have a 3 slime one? I don't think we do. I think I need to add an encounter in here. Yeah, I think I need to add an encounter. Initiate fight. And this is also what we'll do for these as well. We need to jump to a label. Like, we actually kind of have to, otherwise it won't work. And we'll do one more of these right here, which is just... more than 0. I think it generates from 1 to 100. Is that how I made it generate? Otherwise, I might have to do more than... Well, you know what? We'll do it anyway for good measure. More than equals. Just in case. And then we just add a label. Initiate fight. So it'll skip past all of this shit. Because for some strange reason in RPG Maker, you don't have the ability to make if trees that have ands for, like, double conditions. In a normal tree that you're doing for random number generation, to be able to depict an outcome, typically you would do in between 2 values. You wouldn't just do more than, and then put them down on a list. And the reason being is because it would do every condition. So, like, if you rolled a 30, the way this is set up, right? Actually, no. If you rolled a 90, the way this is set up, it would technically trigger all three of these in sequence from top to bottom. That's how the code would work. So for an if tree, you're supposed to be very specific on what the conditions are to not have multiple things trigger. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yandere Dev syndrome. I do not understand. Oh, are you talking about like his game did that? Did his game actually do that where like multiple ifs would go off when you do things and it would just like cause a domino effect because he didn't understand how to code? I remember Yandere Dev like doubled down on that shit too. It was really funny. It was actually really fucking hilarious. Yeah, I need a 3x slime in here. He has every else if checking every frame. Why? Why checking every frame though? What? That is the entire antithesis of what you use an if tree for. You use an if tree because you want it to be fast and iterate through the whole entire thing as fast as humanly possible. What? That explains a lot. That explains a lot on why the game runs like dog shit. How many different encounters do we have? Hold on. That's not what I was trying to check, but I need to like, move over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there is 11 different encounters. We got really infatuated. It sounds like to me, by we, I mean me, got very infatuated with the number 10. And so I saw it and was like, yes, this is perfection. That's probably what I did here. And then we just make this slime 3. If I need to adjust these later on, I will adjust them on where the battlers stand, but I think we're fine. Base 10. Checks out. All right. I think we're good with that, actually. I think we're good with that. Back to common events. Yeah, so 3x slime. Yeah, it's a 20%, a 30%, I don't know, a 50%. A 50% chance of 2 hornets in a slime, 20% of 3 slimes. And then 30% of 2 hornets. So the 20% would be at the end. The 30% would be the 2 hornets. And then the first one is hornet 2 and a slime. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that'd just be 3. And then 2 hornets. Makes it 5. And we got to make sure these are checking roll 5. That's like the most important part there. And then the last is 2 slimes and a hornet, so 7. We won't actually be able to check that one until later. But, it is what it is. Might as well write up the code now, right? And then see if something breaks later. None of the events use 0, do they? No, okay. So it'll probably break if there's a 0, which is really funny. Right, then we have encounter 6, so we're just gonna... didn't mean to do that. We're just gonna do that. And that... I did not mean to do that. We're gonna... Hold up. Control-Alt-Delete. There we go. So, encounter number 6 is a 50% Hornet and Slime, 50% Spooter. So that one's going to be really easy. That one's actually just comparing 6, 50%. And then we put an else on it. And we're going between Spooter, so 8. And I don't remember what the other one was already, because attention deficit is going fucking hard right now, dude. I also think part of it is mild sleep deprivation, too. My memory seems a lot worse than it normally is right now. I think the 6-hour sleep is starting to affect my memory for sure. And then, yeah, Hornet and Slime. Got it. So 6. So the other issue, too, is I think we just need to throw in a bunch of random equipment based off of what I have written in my notepad right now. Because in order to delete, to get the actual roguelike mechanics working, I do need the gear in the game. That's like the big issue I was trying to bump into before. Is because I just need entries for every item that is going to be removed on death. Because I'm going to wind up probably putting in 2 different types of equipment into the game. One set being like just removed on death, and then the other set is like basically a soulbound version of it. And that's what I was thinking of doing from the get-go for it, because I do want some things to be permanent. Just not all of it. Maybe the non-permanent ones are actually just stronger, so you have like an incentive to take gear that could be lost. That is not how we want to do that. Don't think I copied that. There we go. So encounter 3, I'm pretty sure that's also a 50%. I think those are the only... No, yeah, and 7's the only one that has like a 50, 20, 30. So encounter 3 is Slime 2 and a Hornet 1. Oh no, Slime 2, yeah. Slime 2, Hornet 1, okay. Which is 4. So it is 2 and 4. Apply. Okay. Now we're going to have to check what encounter 4 is. So 50% 1 Hornet, 50% 2 Hornets. Got it. So 4 and 5, I'm going to assume. And we'll just check that and make 100% sure. 5 is indeed the 2 Hornets. All right, we apply. Now we take the code from this, copy it, move it here. I got to go back to those other ones as well and make sure they're checking the right roles. Just thought about that. They're not checking the correct variables. So 7... Don't mind me. Just call me Dodo. I am all-knowing.
No, I will not be calling you that, thank you.
I am all-knowing, though.
No,
I am all-knowing, though.
no.
Okay, that looks like it's good. RNG roll 4. How dare you not call me Dodo? RNG roll 2. Okay. I think we're good. I just need to set these up right. So what is my 80-30-20 here, or 50-30-20? 20% Spooter 1, 50% Spooter 2. So the top and bottom are Spooter 1 and Spooter 2. And then a Spooter and 2 Hornets for 30%. Okay. So 9 at 50%. Pretty sure 8 was 1 Spooter. Yeah, and then 10 being the last one. And then I think we're good with the encounters actually giving RNG values now. So we now have the chests that do function. We already set those up last. So as long as we have chests running off of that code, we're good. So we have everything rolling properly. The only other thing is we need shrines. That'll just pop up in here based off of another RNG roll, actually. And because this is the first area of the game, we're going to put the shrine, like, immediately right next to the player. Now, the question is, what is it going to look like, though? Yeah, it could be that, to be honest with you. It could be something like this. Preferably something with an idle effect, though. Those are just actual elements of fire, though. Do we have anything that's like a crystal that doesn't look like these, though? Because if we had, like, smaller ones, that would also work, too. It doesn't look like it. Decisions. I think this does... Yeah, these are a little different. What is different about them? Is it just a glow? It is. It is. You know what? Yeah, let's use it because it's very, like, obvious that that's out of place. The gold one. Or, you know, I like this one more, though. I like this one more. Now, I just want to check and make sure, because I'm fairly certain it's, yeah, left, right, up. In that order. Wait 3 frames, turn left, wait 3 frames. Turn right, wait 3 frames. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then turn down. Apply. And we don't even need to actually do anything here other than just check an RNG roll. That's about it. So this is the first area of the game. I'm going to make it a 71, which should make it about a 30% chance here. Byron Rodriguez, joining the Grove on the YouTube side of things. Okay. Well, welcome on into the Grove, my friend. You're probably... Actually, no, if you're on YouTube, then you're probably watching the stream then, now that I'm thinking about it. I forget I restream. I forget that I restream sometimes. Silly me. I'm sitting here thinking that somebody just randomly followed from a video, which is also still possible. Shout out to my YouTube watchers. Yeah, so the shrine is it underneath all of my comments? It is. So the shrine would be 9, which is what I thought that it was. I was going to by default just do 9, which is really funny. So RNG roll 9. And then we just do, I think we're going to do a shine, like a little glimmer noise, just like with the, let's lower the sound here. I think I usually use the reflect noise for that. Yeah. Ow. We'll go with that, because Jesus Christ, I'm not going to get the perfect sound on that one and go deaf. Anyway. Where's flash screen? There it is. This one's just going to be an HP shrine, I'm thinking, though. Wait 60 seconds. Now, I do need to check something here. Let me do control variables. Yeah, that's an actor ID, though, is the problem. So check conditional branch if actor is in the party. See, that's the thing. It doesn't actually... I might need to Google something really quickly. So here's what I was looking... I don't know. Then again, maybe they don't need to be present. Maybe they don't need to be present, though. So what I'm looking at here, guys, is these shrines are going to give permanent stats, like permanent stat bonuses, right? But what I was thinking was it gives permanent stat bonuses to the people that are actually actively in the party. So that's what my issue is trying to figure out how to define whether or not somebody is actually present in the run or not. That's where my worry is. I don't know how to fucking define that, so forgive me. I just need to do this really quickly. Hi, how you doing, everybody? Alright, and then we look up RPG Maker MV home to make a conditional for an actor currently in battle. New event, check the box, Elf branch. Okay, that was not helpful. Actually, I can't really see anything online for some reason. Why am I... Okay, never mind. The whole window is being fucking silly. Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think, is I would need to throw an invisible state on them, and I hate having a bunch of states for things. I might already need to do that for Shield Bash as it is, because that's the only way that I have made Shield Bashes work in RPG Maker, is that when you have a shield, you have a passive state on constantly when that shield is on, giving them a shielded status, and that's how you know that they have a shield to bash people in the face with. That's the only way I've made that work. Control variables. Game data. Oh, no, I see. Hold on. I'm an idiot. This is actually it. It's the party one right here on the conditional. It's not... That's why. There's actors and then there's party. Yeah, no, we're fine. I was going to say, that seems like a really weird thing if that wasn't an option. Don't mind me, chat. Anyway, we're going to make a bunch of strings here. String is a data type in coding that basically just means a string of characters. That's about it. That can be defined as pretty much anything. We typically just use it as text. So we're just using actual hard code terms. That's really about it. I don't see myself needing more than 5 different strings, but I'm going to go to 10 for good measure. Yeah, we'll make it 9. The reason why I'm just making a bunch of extra things in here is just in case I wind up having to, like, implement something that needs a bunch. That's really it. And then we just do this fucking 4 more times because we are going to make... the idea is the party is going to wind up being 5 members, like, large. This might be a mistake for the balancing of the game later on down the line, but I'm going to have fun with it regardless. The number of party members is going to like dramatically change the difficulty of the game. Middle, dim. You have found... I could be really funny about this and use the wrong word before it too and say, you have found an HP shrine. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be, you know, a health shrine, but an health shrine is specifically what I was going to call it. But for some reason, the intrusive thoughts kind of kicked in right there, and I was thinking of that Hod fucking quote from that all the stress relief of the Saphira from Lobotomy Corporation, and then Malkut is just eat and potato. I want to say it's 3. I don't remember. Eat a seed of light. You can also do that too. Okay, so it is the other. It is the other one. Maybe we do make it HP. It's just easier to type. And maybe we don't do this 30% now that I'm thinking about it too. A 30% chance of permanently boosting somebody's fucking health by like 10 points seems wild. Or do we even... Oh, there's also the other part of it too. I didn't want to do like HP shrines so much as we can do skill allocations, right? I have a script in here that allows us to have skill allocation, which means that you gain points defined on like level up or by other means that people can just freely spend to boost all of their stuff. So, but this also is just easier. This actually is easier to code, so maybe we just don't use the fucking obtuse system. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. You know what? I also just realized this is not perfectly, there we go. Fuck off. I'm trying to click on this down here. Why does it seem like the mouse is off on that for some reason? The fuck? That is not where I wanted that, actually. Using colors is a great way to be able to indicate different things. Learned that one a while ago. Always use code and text, especially for keywords. Maybe I do it as a 30% chance or like a 20% chance, something that's not too absurd. Just because like this isn't like a super hard to like how I'm looking at it is this will be specific to whatever class that the person is on too. Like when they swap classes, it's going to change their HP. So I don't think it's going to matter. And then I'm pretty sure if we just do this, that should show the variable. We'll find out when I test this, but I'm 99% sure that is going to show a variable. This is going to be a weird one, but I think we're actually going to have to do literally 5 different trees. Like, this is going to be really weird. We're going to do it, though, regardless. There isn't anything to check how many party members that you have, so we'll throw in another variable here. Or maybe we just use string 6. You know what? Fuck it. It's basically the whole point of what it's used for. Change. It's not HP, is it? Change parameter. That's what it is. Not entire party. Yeah, max HP. So there we go. It's the parameter. By 10. And then we just do another one. Conditional if it equals 2. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this for fucking like all of these, and I hate it. This would be the better way to do it, I feel like, just to make sure that there isn't, because otherwise we're just gonna have blank entries in the database that can like do nothing, and there's no point. So I don't know. It's either that or we just have blank things that are in there, and then it just checks who's in those areas. You know what? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, if variable string 2 No, I can't actually check that. Because you can't compare a variable to a string. That's like the other issue. Well, let's hold on to that for just a second. Yeah, there is no 0. So the only thing I can assume is that it'll fill it with a 0. If they are not, yeah. So hold on. Let me just check what it says here. I'm gonna assume it fills it with a 0. We'll have to like actually test that though, but I'm gonna assume that it fills it with a 0. If the party member doesn't exist, if that slot isn't filled, rather. So conditional branch if variable string 2 equals 0, and then an else. Done. So we take that, put it in here. Else change parameter. Use the variable value. You know what? Actually, that probably is exactly what it is, because it would use the actor ID. And then we'll do another fucking flash with like a potion sound or something. We'll do that. And erase events. Or, the smart thing to do would be to put this at the end and then put a label under it, actually. Skip is what we'll call the label. And then we put a jump to label, skip up here. And then we just keep doing that for like everything. And then we just instead change it from, string 1 to 5. Boop. Boop. Apply. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to remove this part just so I can actually test this. Oh, I see an issue, actually. We need more strings. We actually need more strings. That's crazy. It's actually not enough. So, yeah, we're going to need at least like 12 strings. Okay. Apply, and then we hit cancel, cancel. Because we actually need to take the IDs and then turn the ID into text. See, that's the issue, though. Now I need to get, like, the character's name based on their slot in the party. And I don't know. Like, my brain is not functioning right now enough to do this. How am I going to do this? You know, I need to, you know what I need to do is I actually need to check something.
Oh.
I need to run, actually, I don't even need to do that right through here. I can just, open up RPG Maker. I need to see how I made it through the database on my save here. I've written things that change a string to equal like an actual string of characters, and I don't know how I did it. But it requires actual scripting to do. I mean, the smart thing to do would be to go to MV, Google how to do it in MV. So we're going to do that again. RPG Maker MV to change variable to text. Ganfly's message core allows you to do this. The in-editor variable event lets you do it with the script field if you pass it as a string. No need for a plugin to do that. How? Hold on. How? Now I'm curious. How the fuck did you do that, brother? Control variables equals script. All right, hold up. Let's do a thing real quick. So control variables, string 7 set to, if I do script and then just change it to fucking, I don't know, we'll just type Marcia. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. All right, cool. That's nice and simple. I like nice and simple. All right, cool. So you can just do basically that. The only thing is, though, it needs a fucking conditional, though. So what we're gonna wind up doing is I'm just gonna do a common event for this because this is gonna be really fucking complicated for no particular reason. We'll name it fetch party members. We're actually going to do a loop. The other thing, too, is at one point I used string 6 for something, didn't I? No, we don't use it anymore because that was what I wanted to save the party members and do. So it's not used. repeats control if, and then 6 is going to be the indexer, I think. Yeah, I think so. Nah, we'll do 11. So we'll make sure we control variable string 6 set 0. Copy, paste here, comment, index. Copy, paste, actor ID numbers or integers. We'll do that. And then we just do a conditional. We just need to do a bunch of fucking conditionals. If string 1 equals 0, and then it just needs to iterate through every single fucking potential party member that we can get. We have, what, 9 in the base game? 9 in the base game. There are 6 additional ones. I think 16 is how many party members we have. I'm going to do it through 18 just to make sure that there's enough. I might even do it 20 times. This is going to be extremely tedious, but this is going to save us a lot of pain in the future whenever that I need to get like party member names of everybody inside of the group. If I ever needed to use it. It also just makes it very modular for other features I might need it for as well. So just coding best practice kind of shit. You're supposed to kind of design your code to be modular in case you need it for other things, and then just, swap things out there, here and there as needed. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, and $20. Yeah, because I do not see myself adding in more than 20 party members in the game. So, also, yes, memes. You can always use more memes. And then at the end of it, we index. At the beginning, we're also going to do another if. Conditional branch if string 6. This is not a, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind, I'm an idiot. Yeah, string 6 equals, I think, 6. More than an equals 6. Yeah, because we would not have 6 party members. So we'll throw that at the beginning. Then that's just break loop. So that's where we break the loop, is when it iterates 6 times. And then if Wait, is it an if? This is break loop. If it equals 6 or whatever. We need an if 0. Yes. That's what it is. Okay, so if 0. Now here's the fun part. Because now I gotta, like, as it goes through each one of those strings is the thing, I need to, like, take that and turn it into, like, a party member name. And then it has to go into so it has to differentiate which one of the strings that it's going through as well while it's fucking iterating through this. Oh, my brain is too dead for this right now, man. Fuck. So that one will always return player. I think we only have, we're only going to do it for these two to start out. So Marcia and Therese. So let's do it for Marcia and Therese while we're at it. And then we just need to change it so that they're just different strings. It's really it, I think. Or no, we really don't, actually. Yeah, this is gonna suck because I have to do it for every fucking one of these, dude. The smart thing to do would actually just be it for the loop to go through all of the different strings, honestly. That'd be like the smart thing to do. And then we just get something else to get the string value that we need. Does that make sense? Fetch character name. Yeah, let's just take this, put it here. Okay. Then we can just fill this as needed. Let's throw a comment at the beginning. This function is called from fetch party members and is made specifically to iterate the string 11 variable, or hold on, specifically to return a name depending on the value of the string 11 variable. Okay. It's called from fetch party members and is made specifically to return a name depending on the value of the string 11 variable. So now we got to go through these and change it to fucking string 11 for everyone. I don't have a string 11 in here. I didn't actually write it in as string 11. Crazy. And then we change these to string 12. And then we just got to go through every fucking one of these. This is going to suck, but realized an issue with my logic earlier anyway, so it needs to be done. We're probably going to wrap up once I finally write this into work properly, Because I also did realize after jumping into this that one big issue right now is I need to write in all of the different weapons and armor. So I need to actually like figure out the gear I want in the game before we get that done. Or at least like some base gear to start out with, you know? Because then I need to make common events to add in the permadeath mechanic. And then basically from that point forward, it's just writing it in. The reason why I want to make sure that we have all of the things that I need first is because I want the I don't want to waste the database area. So like if we look at weapons, right? If I just start adding things on willy-nilly, what'll wind up happening is I'll have like a couple of things here that'll have like fucking permadeath drop, and then a couple that don't, and then a couple that do, and then so on and so forth. And it's just going to wind up being a hassle for no good reason. And I want to try to avoid that as best as I can. I like to keep my databases neat so I know what I'm looking at. And we're going to change this to string 10. 12 maybe then. Fuck me. Okay, hold on. I'm so because it's 6 to 10 that I want to save the names on. So it's 11. 11 is what I'm using. No, 11 is what I'm using to store these variables right here. So I need 13 as an index. This is also the issue with using generic names for everything, like string 1 through 15. That would be a bad... The only reason I'm doing that is because this is my own code and I'm putting comments above it anyway. You want to avoid doing that. Never do that ever and name them as just string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4. These are just meant to be like little data capsules that I can just use for everything though, so... And I don't want to use like 40 million variables for things. Because, yeah. Unfortunately, that's more of an RPG Maker, like, constriction. Okay. Control switches. No, it needs to be conditional. So if... Hold on. I don't think we need to loop anything, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's get rid of the index. I don't think we need to loop anything. If variable string 1 No, it's control variable. So control variable 0. So that switches control variables. Please click control variables. String 11. Set to variable. Yeah, no, we do need to loop it. Okay, I'm an idiot. To string 1. I mean, we don't have to loop it. I feel like looping it is just going to make it a pain in the ass. Party member slot 1. Okay. Common event. Fetch character name. And then it'll set a variable, which is string 12. Set variable that from string 12. And then it's done. And then it just does that fucking 4 more times. That wound up being way more complicated than it needed to be, if I'm being honest with you. But it functions. Okay. Alrighty. Variable and returns text to the string 12 variable. So that should function. So rather than doing all of this fucking nonsense right here, change parameter. And then we basically just do that for all of these. String 2, string 3, string 4, string 5. And then we do a jump to label, skip when they pick cancel. And we actually don't need any of that because it should run when we run the common event. And we'll make that the first thing that happens when it gets clicked on. Yeah, I need to actually add weapons into my roguelike game. Could you imagine? Actually doing work couldn't be me. Okay, so the only thing is I do need to change these variables, though, real quick, because they should actually be 6 through 10. So 47 through 51. Okay. Let's test this now. Watch this not fucking work. Oh man. Okay, so it zeroes it because those all don't exist. Interesting. So it zeroed them because those actors do not exist. But it counted actor 1 as empty. So it got a 0 for actor 1, which is interesting. Based on string 2, so fetch character name for that, which then it just returned a 0, which means it didn't get any of these. It got none of these, in fact. So I wonder if we add in another one here. And we're just gonna put in negative. So I'm aware. What if we do a -1? Because I do not know. I probably should have checked what the variable actually was after I ran that, if I'm honest with you. Can I just, like, teleport somewhere real quick? No. It still boosts the main character's health, though. That, honestly, you know what? I think I know exactly what the coding issue is on that one. They're all zeros, then. So that's interesting. So the negative isn't being used, but it also just doesn't return. I need to actually check what the fucking variables are afterwards, for fuck's sake. I keep forgetting to check it. Okay, so it ran the variable. So yeah, it's filling it with 1 and 2. It's not using a 0. This is the only one it actually fills with a variable. The only thing I can think is it must only be like filling variable 6 or something for some reason. Yeah, that's why. String 8, string 9, and then string 10. 100% what the issue is. So it should fill proper now. Because my main indication was the moment that it still gave the main character the HP bonus, even though I clicked on another one, told me that it was just duplicating that same code. Yeah. But it's still making it an empty, which is weird. But that should go to Marcia. Yeah, Marcia got the boost. So that one worked fine. That one worked perfectly fine. Oh, fuck me. I did that wrong. I need 11. I clicked on the wrong one there. Oopsie! Okay, apply. Though I am curious why equals string 1. And then string 6 equals string 12. Which it returns an empty for some reason. I don't know why. But we'll try this one more time. So this should work. I think it's still going to do an empty for the player, though, for some reason. No, alright, we're good. It only fucked up because of the other thing. So, alright, cool. Now, the only other thing is I just need to have it check where if those are empty, that it doesn't actually do anything. That's really it. So, conditional branch. Yeah, we'll use variable 11 here real quick. Control variables, RNG rule, no, not RNG rule, string 11 equals empty, which is what it should be. And then we just do conditional branch if string 6 is not equal to string 11. We don't even need to use the else. We'll just do this. We have a text in the middle, dim. That slot is empty. Yo. Alrighty. Take it easy. That slot is empty, and then we move to the bottom, which is basically like a cancel, and then we'll just play the cancel tone too, just for good measure. There we go. And we'll just put that before every single one of these. And then just change the string that it uses. So this will now instead be string 7. You will be string 8. Oh, fuck me. That is not correct. There we go. String 9. And then string 10. Okay, so this should be perfect as is. This should actually function proper. We'll make sure. Nope, it did not function proper. It gave everybody the boost for some reason. That's a really weird one. So I guess 0 makes it so that everybody gets a bonus. Equal string 12. Because that's what the concatenated one is from this. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. I think it's a really fucking simple one. I think it's because I did does not equal. I think that's literally it, just because I am doing improper logic. Yep. I am fairly certain that is the issue. It would need to equal being empty. Otherwise, I think it's actually now finally good. And we're going to go through every single one of these. Alrighty. I think we are good now. That should not ever have an issue. Now, I think we are actually good. The shrine works as intended. The only thing that'll need to change is the orange values. I honestly should comment this now while I'm thinking about it. You know what? Let's just actually put this at the beginning here. So hold on. Control variables, string 11, set to 0. We'll just set them to 0 and then throw a comment underneath them so we know what they are. Universal variable. Or no. Is reused for all 5 slots to define actor ID in each. And then 12. This variable is the returned string from fetch character name. Just so I don't fucking forget about this shit later on, because I know I will if I don't, you know, do that now. And then comment. These variables will store the final character names using empty as a placeholder if no actor fills the slots. Okay, cut. And then we'll throw another comment as well. We're just going to do this. Just to make it neater. Change this to reflect the stat bonus granted by the shrine. Used to detect if slot is empty. Party member selection. If empty. Screen effects. When canceled, apply. Party member number 1 stat boost. Change this when copying over. Two, 3, 4, and 5. All right, sweet. We now have everything functioning and properly commented. This is damn near a perfect setup for it, honestly. The only thing I regret is, again, we aren't using descript string indicators here. I probably should just change these entirely and just turn them into what they should be called. But that means that I need to use these little string capsules specifically for getting names, and I don't want to do that. So this is more if I ever need to use these 15 strings for anything else in the database, or anything else in the game as we make it. We're also going to increase the maximum number of common events to 20, just in case I need it. Because we're going to need to add in the a death event here. We'll do a to-do. Erase all permadeath loss items in this event. And then otherwise, we pretty much have everything set up. But this works the way that I wanted it to work, because I was trying to get more primarily set up for this. I wanted to get all of these to work appropriately. We also should test that really quickly as well and make sure that the first area still functions right. So we're going to do one more run through here right before I wind up calling stream. And we're going to run through this level. That chest should not be empty. But boy, howdy is it. We actually have a background now, guys. Holy shit, we have a battle back. no variance on that cast? That'd be wild if that's the case. I see an issue. All right, cool. These aren't set up properly. They don't have the same variable more than 5 on them. That's fine. This is why we check things. Okay, we have variance. I thought I fucked something up with the damage formula. I am hoping for crits, but they are not happening. Hell yeah. Clutch dodge, baby. Not even close. And we actually have something set up that gives us money at the end of these runs, so there is that. All right, cool. So that worked out as intended. These are... what were these supposed to be? So 5 and... yeah, 4 and 5, I think. Yeah. So that actually, yeah, definitely rolled. So... they work. They work quite well. The only thing I need to do now is I just need to change this to have, like an item in it, really. Only thing now, though, is that chest did seem a little fucking wonky, so I just want to check that real quick here. Jesus fucking Christ, why did it give me 2? Probably, yeah, you know, that probably would do it, yeah. So let's get rid of that. That's the main thing I'm noticing. So I think it's just because that code right there. Otherwise, I think we're good. That was amateur. That was very amateur right there. Oh look, it's right there. Okay, singular longsword. We got a mini boss. Cool, it's working. It works perfectly fine. And then we'll just throw like a placeholder on this as that is. We'll just copy all the text here. Potion was found. And instead of a weapon, we're going to control items. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have, like, items. Yeah, we don't have, like, consumables for some reason. So it's like 15 per stage. There's 6 stages, so 60 and 30 makes 90. Yeah, no, they're just down here. Okay. Two times potions were found. Where we just give 2 potions. And then, fuck it, we'll make it 3 potions, baby. And then this is supposed to just be a 50% heal, not a numerical one. There we go. And now we have consumables. Cool. All right, we have the actual roguelike part working more or less, really. We just need to actually get some gear into the game now, and that's like the next part. So starting Tuesday, we're going to start writing code in for getting gear in here. I just need to figure out what I want to put in. I need names for things primarily. But yeah. Alrighty. We're gonna wrap up stream here then, guys. So let me just find somebody to raid on into real quick. Let's see what
Well.
Twitch is offering here. So much Monster Hunter all over the goddamn place, man.
Well, honey, just dropped out, so
I know.
there's no shop
Oh,
there.
I know. It's fucking everywhere, though. It's fucking everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
It's been a minute since we raided Miss Pookie, so we're gonna raid Miss Pookie. She is playing Valorant right now. So, you guys know the drill. Be nice. I will see you in a little while. Take it easy.
No, I don't want to be nice.
You should be nice.
I don't want to.
Well, you should be nice. I'll see you guys on the other
No.
side.
Bye, stream. Bye, everyone.